You said parentheses during the last video. Yeah, I did. How come you didn't call me? Well, usually you hear the word parentheses and you come running. Oh, where were you? I was busy. Doing what? Helping Mr. Mystery Mathman with his hair. Well, he needs help with that hair. It's out of control. Yes. Next time, please call my cell phone when you talk about the parentheses. I will. Are there going to be any parentheses in this video? None. I leave now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, he seemed kind of down in the mouth, and that's an idiom for being kind of sad. All right, let's go to problem 2. We are indeed the copycats. I really got to find my stamp. Well, that is a copycat. All right, so our problem we're doing now is 672 divided by 3. Okay, so we're going to show that in a tape diagram. We have our 3 as our divisor. And then we have 672 is our dividend. That's what we're dividing. Now we need to find this answer, which would be the quotient, which when multiplied with 3 will hopefully equal 672. So how would this look in the standard algorithm? It would be 3 into 672. Okay, that's it. 3 into 672. Same thing. So now let's break this apart a little bit. Go back to our tape diagram. Not our ape diagram, but our tape diagram. And we're going to take the first block, of course, will be 600, because we know that 6 can be divided by 3, right? But then we have the 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, instead of 7D, we're going to put in 2 30s. And that's the time to go to the dentist, 2:30. Oh, darn it. Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this pen is up to the snuff. And 30 plus 30 equals 60. Hey, 70. What's left over? 72 minus 60 is 12. I like how this is developing. All right, so we continue on. 3 into 600. How many 3's can we put in here? Think about this, okay? 3 times what is 6? Well, 3 times 2, but we're dealing with hundreds, right? So I'm going to put a 200 here. 3 times 2 is 6, but we're dealing with hundreds, so 3 times 200 is 600. Let's make our standard algorithm over here. And we're going to take it kind of slow. 3 times 200 is 600, right? And we subtract. We got a 0 there, and we bring down the 7, okay? So now, look here. We have these 2 30s. Let's continue on in with our right here, but we're going to make another. We're going to duplicate this. So 3 into 672. 3 times 2 is 600. Whoops, darn it. Subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0, and we bring down the 7. Okay, so how many of these 3's can we fit into 70? In this case, it's into 7 or 70. So we have over here 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 10 is 30. So what we have is 3 times 20. 3 times 20 is what? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. Add on a 0 because we're dealing with tens, and we get 60. See how that works? Ding, 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 ding. We subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. All right, now we're left with this 12. Let's go on and take this and go over here, and we'll do 3. I'll slow down a little bit. Is our divisor. 672 is our dividend. The first thing we did is we did 3 times 200 is 600. We subtract it. 0. Bring down the 7. 3 into 70 was 3 times 20. And 3 times 20 was 30 plus 30, which is 60. We subtract. And we wind up with, see, that's where we were right there. 7 minus 6 is 1. But look, we have this 12 over here. So we bring down the 2. And 3 times what is 12? Well, 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. And we subtract, and our answer is 0. So our answer is 224. Let's double check that. 224 times 3. That's the quotient times the divisor. 4 times 3, 12. 2 times 3 is 6, plus the 1, 10 is 7. Right there, right? And then 2 times 3 is 6, and our answer is correct, 672. Okay, that's it for today's math, virtual math with Mr. Leggett. You can hop on to Moby Max until recess, probably only about 15 minutes of Moby Max, I imagine, after all of these videos. So take a little break, get a drink of water, get a bite to eat, tell mom and dad you love them. Do some jumping jacks, run around the house once, check on baby brother and sister, but come on back to Moby Max Math. Moby Max Math all the way to recess.